Have you ever felt that even when surrounded by people, there is something within you that no one truly understands? As if there exists a truth, a hidden secret in your soul that only you know, but the world around you is not yet ready to hear. You are here now because, perhaps without realizing it, you were guided by signs. By something greater, something divine. This journey you are on is not by chance, and there are deep reasons given by God, for which others cannot see or hear what you carry. In this video, we will reveal what it means to be a chosen one, and why you often feel misunderstood and alone. Stay with me, because what you will discover can change the way you see your own mission, and understand why what is hidden within you cannot yet be revealed to the world. If this feeling of isolation accompanies you, know that you are not alone. This is something that many of the chosen ones experience. Those who carry a powerful truth, a special mission that seems greater than themselves, often find themselves surrounded by a world that simply cannot understand. It is as if there is an invisible barrier, a divine protection, that keeps you separate, awaiting the right moment for this truth to be revealed. You feel this, don't you? This distance, this sensation that there is something in you that no one fully comprehends. This is the sign that you have been marked by a purpose. By watching until the end of this video, you will understand why this journey is so unique and necessary. You will discover that this not understanding from others is part of your process of strengthening and preparation. There is a deep reason why you need to walk this path without everyone understanding your vision. Imagine yourself carrying a secret that transcends the ordinary, a truth that pulses within you but seems too great to be understood by the world. This is the essence of the journey of the chosen one. Those who have awakened to a greater spiritual mission feel the weight of carrying a profound vision that goes beyond the surface of everyday life. This truth is like a flame that burns silently, waiting for the right moment to manifest, but knowing that not everyone around you is ready to comprehend it. Being a chosen one is more than just awakening to something new. It is accepting a spiritual responsibility that demands emotional and mental strength. Many think that understanding something deeper is just a matter of wisdom, but the reality is that with this understanding comes a mission that few souls can bear. The chosen ones have a mission to illuminate the path, to open invisible doors, and to inspire those who are prepared to see. And this often means carrying a responsibility that can seem heavy and lonely. The truth that the chosen ones carry is unique and disruptive, shaking the foundations of the reality of those who listen. And this is where the challenge presents itself. No matter how much you wish to share your vision and impact those around you, not everyone is ready to hear what you have to say. Many people live trapped in old patterns, where mental safety depends on avoiding the unknown and staying in the comfort zone. When a chosen one arrives with new truths, it challenges these zones and with that can cause discomfort. Imagine someone trapped in a room where darkness is familiar. When you, the chosen one, try to bring light, some feel blinded, confused, and even scared. This fear is not of your truth, but of the transformation it represents. Many prefer to avoid change because the unknown is a territory that few are ready to explore. They avoid the truth you carry because, unconsciously, they know it will require them to leave behind everything they know. By understanding that the world is not always ready to hear your truth, you free yourself from constant frustration. That feeling of misunderstanding, that few really listen and assimilate what you share, begins to lose its strength. Realizing that many are still at different stages of their own awakening journey can transform your perspective, allowing you to look at these situations with more compassion and less emotional weight. The mission of a chosen one, after all, is a call to serve as a catalyst, not to force a transformation. Being a catalyst means being present and being the example, a point of inspiration for those who, when ready, will seek your light. The world needs souls like yours, who awaken a spark of transformation without imposing anything on anyone, letting each person walk at their own pace and find their own truth. When you realize that your truth can be rejected, instead of closing off, the opportunity to develop compassion arises. After all, each person is on a unique journey, and some need more time to disentangle from the fears and limitations that hold them back. Transforming your frustration into compassion allows you to stay firm in your mission, without carrying the burden of being accepted or understood by everyone. This path of compassion is what differentiates the chosen one from the others. Frustration dissolves, and the purpose becomes even clearer. You come to understand that each interaction, each look, and each word of yours are seeds that can germinate at the right time. Some people just need your presence to start questioning their own reality. The true strength of the chosen one lies in remaining at peace even when their truth is ignored. Ultimately, accepting that not everyone is ready to hear what you carry also transforms yourself. The path ceases to be a battle to be understood and becomes a journey of love, where you share what you can, respecting the free will of those who choose to listen or not. This respect for others' processes creates a new kind of strength within you, a strength that inspires without imposing. By understanding and accepting this dynamic, you become a bridge of transformation, making space for deeper and more lasting impact. Your mission is not to change the world, but to be present as a beacon for those who seek the truth. And by embracing this responsibility with compassion, you begin to transform your own heart. Thus, frustration becomes understanding, and your mission gains an even more powerful dimension, where love for others becomes the true center of your journey. This isolation can come unexpectedly, like a shadow that accompanies you even in crowds. Because being a chosen one means realizing that your view of the world is unique, seeing beyond what is before your eyes, and often, this ability ends up creating a chasm between you and others. And as this chasm grows, the chosen one may feel that their words and their truth do not resonate, as if they were speaking a different language from those around them. Society often prefers the comfort of certainties over the challenge of transformation. And being a chosen one means living in the constant tension between what you know to be true and what others are ready to accept. Your truth may seem like a threat to those who live on autopilot, without questioning. The intensity of your vision and your journey can often be interpreted as a fantasy, a daydream, or even something unwelcome. And that is why the chosen one faces misunderstanding. Friends, family, and those closest to you may see you as someone out of touch with reality, distant. They may even love you, but they cannot understand why you feel or think so deeply. This barrier of understanding is one of the greatest tests for the chosen one, as it makes them wonder, in moments of doubt, is the problem with me? But on the contrary, this is your strength. This feeling of rejection or misunderstanding can become a silent weight on the soul of the chosen one. It is like carrying an invisible burden, where your words, no matter how true and intense, seem not to be heard. Many chosen ones, at some point, consider abandoning this journey to fit in and finally find peace. But it is at this point that they remember something essential. Their mission and their strength cannot be abandoned. Isolation and rejection, however, are not signs of weakness, but rather reminders of your uniqueness. If you feel that your truth is not welcome, or that the people around you are not ready to hear it, it is because your purpose is deeper than the limitations of common understanding. You have been shaped to see beyond the visible, to understand what many will only know in the future, and this requires courage. It is in this process of isolation that the chosen one finally finds the connection with their mission. This distancing from society is not a mistake or an accident. It is a stage of preparation, a way to align you with your true purpose. Because only by moving away from the noise of external opinions can you tune into the inner voice that guides you. This voice is a constant reminder that your truth is greater than external acceptance. Those who are ready to hear this truth will naturally connect with you, like a call that echoes in the soul. And perhaps you are watching this video because you are seeking understanding, validation, or simply a reminder that your path, no matter how lonely it is the right path. The fact that you are here means that you are prepared for a deeper understanding of your mission and your strength. Over time, you will realize that isolation was a disguised blessing. It allowed you to strengthen your essence, gave you clarity to recognize that your journey is not about pleasing others, but about fulfilling the purpose for which you were chosen. The chosen one, even without the approval of the world, is driven by an internal certainty that cannot be extinguished. And each experience of rejection or misunderstanding only strengthens the flame that burns within you. This loneliness, this misunderstanding, all of this is part of your spiritual maturation process. You were chosen to see beyond and guide those who, at some point, will be ready to follow the same path. And perhaps, at this moment, you feel that you have finally found someone who understands what you are going through. Sometimes, guarding your truth is one of the deepest ways to respect it. It's not about hiding who you are, but protecting what is not yet ready to be exposed. Like a seed that needs time to grow before it blooms, guarding your truth can be the wisest way to cultivate it. There is power in knowing when to share your essence and when to keep it within you. This is the first step to building strength and confidence on your path. Guarding your truth does not mean suffocating it, but cultivating it with care and patience, allowing it to grow in depth and wisdom. The more time you spend in silence with your truth, the clearer it becomes, and the stronger it gets. It is in silence that understanding and comprehension flourish. And often, it is in silence that true transformation occurs, preparing you for the right moment when you can reveal it. Over time, you realize that not everyone is ready to hear your truth. There are those who, no matter how much they wish to listen, are not yet ready to understand. It can be painful, but it is a necessary step for growth. Sharing your truth only with those whose hearts are prepared to receive it. By doing this, you not only respect your journey, but also protect the integrity of your truth. There is a right time for everything, and this includes the moment when your truth will be revealed to the world. The chosen one knows that while the truth burns to be exposed, patience is an essential virtue. When in harmony with divine timing, there is a tranquility that guides the journey. Your truth does not need to be rushed to be understood. Instead, it is in the right time that the deepest revelations are made and understood. Guarding your truth is also trusting that the universe has a greater purpose for you. By keeping your essence protected until the right moment, you demonstrate faith in the process and the divine intelligence that guides all things. Often, the people who need to hear your truth come into your life when least expected, and being at peace with this process allows you to continue growing and cultivating the patience and wisdom of the chosen one. There is power in knowing how to wait. It is an ancient wisdom that teaches us to understand the value of silence and stillness. The chosen one learns, over time, that there are moments when speaking is not necessary, and that waiting can strengthen your truth. In silence, you learn to find inner strength and understand that the truth does not lose its value by being kept. On the contrary, it becomes even more precious, as it is cultivated in patience and respect for the right timing. When your truth is revealed at the right moment, it has a deeper and more lasting impact. The right people will be ready to receive it, and you, strengthened by all the waiting, will be ready to share it with clarity and authenticity. This wait allows your truth to have an even more powerful meaning, as it now carries the wisdom of time and the weight of a journey of self-knowledge and evolution. Each moment you guard your truth is a moment of inner strengthening. It is an opportunity to reconnect with your purpose and understand that your truth does not depend on external acceptance to exist. This strengthening is what sustains the chosen one on their journey. For even if no one around understands, you know the value you carry within and trust that, at the right time, this truth will be a light for those who are prepared. Accepting that not everyone is ready to hear your truth is part of the process of spiritual maturity. This acceptance brings peace, as it frees you from the need for approval and gives you the space to be true to yourself. By understanding that the right moment will come, you free yourself from expectations and embrace the wisdom of divine timing. This is the strength of the chosen one, walking with confidence, knowing that their truth will shine brightly when the time is right. Loneliness, often seen as a burden, is actually a powerful tool for self-discovery. For the chosen one, moments of isolation are opportunities to dive deeply within, recognize their own essence, and understand that this experience prepares them for their unique mission. Viewing loneliness with this perspective transforms the feeling of separation into a journey of growth, revealing an internal source of power that only the strong are willing to access. Each moment of misunderstanding, when the world does not seem to understand your truth, is a chance to reaffirm your authenticity. Seeing loneliness as a portal of strengthening allows the chosen one to get closer to what sets them apart. This difference, instead of being a weakness, becomes a fortress. When you accept loneliness as a phase of strengthening, you find clarity to understand who you are beyond external expectations and judgments. In many moments, the chosen one is confronted with the feeling of being misfit, but this impression is exactly what drives them to seek their own truth. Being misunderstood is painful, but it is also liberating. It is from these experiences that you begin to see the world with more attentive eyes, realizing how unique your mission is, and how your truth does not need validation from others to exist. During the process of strengthening yourself, self-compassion becomes indispensable. Practicing self-care is not a sign of weakness. It is a powerful gesture that nurtures your soul and reaffirms your commitment to your truth. Be on your own side, offer yourself understanding and support. Understand that it is normal to feel the weight of being different, and in these moments, being your own support is crucial to keep moving forward. True understanding begins within you. The chosen one is called to seek internal answers, but also to forgive their own failures and accept themselves completely. This development of self-understanding is a fundamental pillar to withstand the difficulties of the path. Accept that each challenge, each obstacle you face, is sculpting a stronger and more resilient version of yourself. Now, let's practice an exercise to help you find strength in solitude and clarity in your purpose. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. Feel your own presence and ask yourself, what is this journey of isolation trying to teach me? How can I transform this feeling into a step to fulfill my mission? Stay with these questions for a few minutes, allowing the answers to come from the depths of your soul. Allow yourself to reflect on how far you have come. Each difficult moment, each silence, has been an opportunity to strengthen your truth. Ask yourself, what makes my truth unique? Why is this truth important? Often, it is in this process of self-questioning that we find a deep alignment with the purpose given to us, allowing each experience to become a piece of a larger puzzle. With this new clarity, begin to see how everything aligns for your greater mission. No matter how challenging or difficult your truth is for others to accept, it has a purpose. Connecting with this mission brings a sense of peace and understanding that transforms solitude into a phase of preparation for something grand, something that only you can manifest in the world. The path of the chosen one is an exercise in resilience. Each time you face solitude, you are developing a unique ability to endure and grow. These experiences transform you into someone who knows how to use pain as a lever for evolution. What was once a cause for sadness is now a source of power. And the more you practice this resilience, the stronger and more determined you become. Honor your own path. The solitude that so often led you to question your own worth is now recognized as a pillar of your strength. By practicing self-care and introspection, you learn to value each part of this journey. You are the chosen one, and each moment of misunderstanding is just another step towards the truth you came to share with the world. The power of the truth that the chosen one carries is like a seed of change. This truth is not something superficial. It is a transformative force, a revelation that has the potential to change everything around you. But just like a seed, the truth needs time to germinate. Often, the people around you are not prepared to receive it, but this does not mean that your mission is less important or that it should be interrupted. The truth that the chosen one carries is a seed that needs to be planted in the hearts of those who are ready to receive it. This seed remains there, waiting for the exact moment to germinate and create deep roots. Even if it is not visible or understood at first, it is destined to grow and transform people in a way that, at the right time, no one will be able to ignore. One of the greatest tests for the chosen one is seeing their truth ignored or rejected. This moment of rejection does not mean failure. It is part of the process of strengthening their mission. Each time the chosen one plants this seed and remains faithful to their truth, they are strengthening their purpose and expanding their ability to transform the world around them. The importance of not giving up on your own truth, even in the face of misunderstanding, is what shapes the essence of the chosen one. By persevering, they demonstrate to the universe their commitment and confidence. This perseverance strengthens the mission and creates an energy of transformation that, over time, will become impossible to ignore by those around them. It is essential that the chosen one understands that their truth does not need to be immediately accepted to be powerful. It is like a plant that grows silently and steadily, developing invisible roots and preparing to become something strong and resilient. When the time comes, this truth will not only be recognized but will inspire those who were previously not ready to hear it. Each chosen one has a mission that goes beyond themselves. They are not here just to carry this truth, but to inspire awakening in others. This inspiration may not be visible in the short term, but it is a lasting change that deeply touches the essence of people and helps guide their own journeys of discovery and transformation. Instead of focusing on the need for their truth to be accepted now, the chosen one should concentrate on the greater mission of inspiring. When they plant this seed in the hearts around them, even if the growth is not immediate, the final impact is lasting and true. This is a truth that takes time, but when it blossoms, it generates an impact that goes beyond initial understanding. The chosen one needs to have patience with the process of people's transformation. Not everyone is ready to hear or understand the depth of their truth, and that is okay. Time is the true ally of the chosen one, as it transforms resistance into acceptance and doubt into inspiration. The true power of their truth lies in their ability to wait for the right moment to blossom. It is natural that, along the journey, the chosen one feels the weight of carrying a truth that few understand. However, by persisting and keeping this truth alive, they become an example of courage, patience, and faith. This example inspires others in ways they may never see, but that will create waves of transformation that endure. Always remember that your truth is a sacred mission. The impact it exerts by remaining faithful to this truth is much greater than any resistance you may face. Your mission is to inspire and plant seeds that will one day become strong and firm trees of transformation for those who were previously not ready to hear. Never doubt the depth of your mission. Sometimes loneliness, doubts, and obstacles seem unbearable, but each moment of resistance you face is proof of the strength within you. Your truth, no matter how misunderstood it may be, carries a transformative power that the world is not yet ready to fully understand. This is a blessing, but also a great responsibility. You were chosen to walk a path that few have the courage to follow. Your spirit is unique and resonates with a frequency that only those truly ready can comprehend. This means there will be moments when the people around you, even the closest ones, may not understand the depth of your truth. But know that your mission does not depend on the acceptance of others, but on your fidelity to yourself. Persisting in your truth is not just an act of courage, but a demonstration of love and respect for your divine purpose. The more you stay true to this truth, the more you create an invisible impact around you. Many who are not ready to hear what you have to say right now may one day look back and understand how essential your presence was in their lives. Imagine that your life is a flame that illuminates the path for those who still walk in darkness. Even if they don't see it now, the brightness of your light is preparing the way for them to find their own truth one day. It is like a seed you plant now, but that will germinate at the right time. Trust that the impact of your truth does not depend on when but on how you share it. Never let the lack of understanding from others dim your flame. Instead, understand that this is a call to strengthen even more your connection with who you really are. The chosen ones are lights that shine regardless of external approval, and each act of persistence is a silent victory. You are honoring your path every time you choose to stay true to your mission. To inspire you to continue, think about this. Truth does not depend on who understands it, but on who has the courage to live it. Every word, every action, each time you express yourself in accordance with your purpose, you are reaffirming that your path is powerful and necessary. No matter how challenging the circumstances, remember that your mission is greater than any temporary difficulty. The path of the chosen ones is not made to be easy, but it is made to be true. Your journey is marked by a purpose so strong that no external opposition can extinguish it. Even if the road seems arduous, every step you take with integrity is a step that paves a legacy for those still seeking their way. Your commitment to your truth is a declaration to the universe that you are ready to live beyond illusions. Keeping this connection alive is what will bring the right people, at the right time, to hear and understand what you have to say. And when that moment comes, your voice will be the beacon they have long sought. I promise you that by staying true to your truth, even in moments of doubt and pain, you will be fulfilling your purpose in a deeper way than you can imagine. Your presence is preparing the ground for the transformation of many. Even if you do not see immediate results, know that each word and action of yours reverberates on invisible levels, impacting lives beyond what you can see. You are the author of your journey and the bearer of a unique truth. The world may not be ready to hear what you carry, but your mission is to keep this truth alive until it can be understood. Your light is necessary, and your purpose will be revealed at the right time. Persist, because your truth is transforming the world, even if now only a few can see it. Share your truth in the comments. Your story will help other chosen ones feel understood, and thus we strengthen our community of people who share a unique journey. I deeply appreciate you for making it this far. If this content resonated with you, follow the channel, like, and share this video with those who also need to hear it. Want to discover the most powerful aspect of your mission? Click now and understand in the next video.